Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we're going to be talking about whether you should pass or pull on Hawks, as he is coming out very soon at the time of recording this video. I have had some people ask me, is he a must pull or is he a character we can kind of pass on? So in this video, I'm going to go over his kit and I'm going to explain what I like and what I dislike about Hawks. In the previous video I did where I talked about all the brand new news that was coming up, I didn't really explain whether I liked him that much and really what he's going to be good for. So I'll go over that stuff and then I'll tell you guys my personal preference, whether I think he is a pass or pull. Of course, you know I will be pulling on this Hawks either way, so make sure you check that video out when it comes out. But before we get into that, I have some quick news for you guys. The news that I want to share with you guys is that since we have hit 1,000 subscribers, some of you guys may have seen it in my community post, I will be doing a live stream on Thursday, November 3rd from 7:30 to 9:30 my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. And then I actually also listed all the other time zones on the community post. So if you haven't checked out that community post, go check out that community post on my channel, or you can just join this Discord right here, and that is linked in the description below as well. And if you guys join my Discord, mine specifically, not the My Hero Ultra Impact Discord, but my Discord specifically, under server announcements, you guys will be able to view a Google form. Go in there, fill that out if you would like to play with myself and my friends during the live stream. We are going to be playing two games. We're going to be playing Overwatch 2. Hopefully, if we get enough subscribers signed up, subscribers versus my team, we might mix it up a little bit, just depends. And then we are going to be playing Among Us for the second half of the stream, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So if you guys would like to hop in on some Overwatch 2 games, if you would like to hop in on some Among Us, please join my Discord channel, go check out server announcements, and fill out that Google form if you guys would like to play. It will take you literally about a minute. It's 3 questions. I made it really simple, guys. And yeah, let's get back to the video. Alright, so Hawks, his plus ultra move is called Fierce Wings Ensemble. It deals 750% damage to a single opponent, increases character's action skill impact by 30% for 3 turns, also gives character piercing shot for 3 turns when defense is decreased. So that is really good. The main problem I have with Hawks right off the bat, before we get into any more of his action skills, auto skills, or things like that, is the fact that he is a strength type character. I love that he has piercing shot, but the fact that he's a strength character means he's still going to be melted by like Blue Fantasy Todoroki. He's going to be melted by the Blue All Might, who also has piercing shot. Like, it's just going to be, I feel like Blue All Might in the current meta might just, they do similar things. Blue All Might and this Hawks might still just be the better choice because of the type advantage disadvantage that goes on in Ultra Arena right now. Like, personally, I feel like just a strength character is going to be at a disadvantage currently. In the future, where characters start to change up the meta and stuff like that, Hawks is going to be potentially very good. Okay, but let's talk about the rest of his kit now. His first action skill is called Fierce Wings Buckshot, deals 325% damage to all opponents. Okay, that's really good. All Might doesn't do that. He can only attack one opponent at a time. Decreases power of all opponents by 25% for 3 turns. That's pretty decent because that means you're not going to get hit as hard. That would be even better if it said decreases speed. Imagine decreasing speed. Oof. Him with Blue Todoroki, that would be insane. Okay, and then also decreases character's defense by 10% for 4 turns. This is not the opponent's defense. This is Hawks' own defense that he's decreasing. So when it says also decreases character's defense, he's decreasing his own defense by 10% for 4 turns, which kind of sucks. And if you look over here at his stats, you can kind of see his HP, power, speed, stuff like that. Hawks doesn't have the most HP. He has 46,875. Once everything's all said and done, there are definitely characters with higher HP than him. So just keep that in mind. If he does lower his defense, he will probably be pretty squishy overall. His second action skill is Fierce Wings Pursuit, deals 475% damage to a single opponent, increases character's plus ultra gauge by 25%. That's nice, so you're not going to have a plus ultra memory on him necessarily. And then also increases skill impact by 50% when character's defense is decreased. Okay, so decreasing your defense with this action skill right here is actually good for you in a way, because that's going to increase your skill impact by 50% when your own defense is decreased. Increasing your skill impact, if you don't know what increasing skill impact means, that basically means it's taking the base damage that you do to the enemy and then multiplying that by 50%. So however much damage, say you did 2,000 damage to the enemy, multiplies that by 50%. Whereas on the other hand, when it says like increase power, that takes your base stat of power here and multiplies your base power by that percent. So skill impact, power, two different things. A lot of people get confused by those, but increasing your skill impact, how hard basically the opponent is hit, is really, really good. So, and then you also have to take a look at his cooldowns. He has a 4-turn cooldown and a 3-turn cooldown, meaning he is going to fit in on pretty much any team. Any team you want, you can run this Hawks. But here is the problem with him once again. Decreasing defense, doing a lot of damage. Great. He is meant to be a nuke character. He's just a big old glass cannon. And while I love glass cannons, as we all know from anyone who's ever played a game with a glass cannon type character, it does make them hard to run in like a competitive type scene like Ultra Arena or PvP without the right conditions. So just keep that in mind. And then his first auto skill is Take the Leap. Increases character's action skill impact by 60% when defense is decreased. So this is a bit ridiculous. If let's say you decrease your defense with the first action skill for 4 turns, and then you do the second action skill, not only are you getting this 50% increase, you're getting another 60% skill impact increase on top of that. That's 110% increase to your damage, which is just insane. Now that might actually be really, really good. But here's the thing. It depends on what the developers of Ultra Impact decide to do. As of right now, I don't think characters are meant to break the 99,999 damage cap that is currently in the game. I have heard rumors of like Gentle Criminal breaking that though. So I don't know if that was purposeful or a glitch or what's going on. But if that damage cap, I definitely see it happening with the ability board 13s. But if that damage cap is raised in the near future, this Hawks will probably be the hardest, or one of the hardest, if not the hardest, hitting units in the game. So that right there might make him worth it. But that's a maybe. That's a maybe. That's not a guarantee, so just keep that in mind. And then also gives character ability to evade one time after receiving 3 attacks, kind of like Ida. So that's good. That's going to help him survive a little bit more. Like I told you, he's a glass cannon. Realistically, in Ultra Arena, I doubt you're receiving 3 attacks and surviving. So it's okay. And of course, multi-hit attacks also only count as 1 attack. And then his second auto skill, Inner Justice, shortens character's action skill cooldown time by 1 every 3 turns up to 2 times, because he needs that for some reason. He has a cooldown time of 4 and a cooldown time of 3. I don't see how that's going to be a huge help to him. If that was like for allies, that'd be awesome, but no. And then also increases character's power by 35% when defense is decreased. Okay, so this is the power type thing I was talking about before. So whatever his base power is, let's say you have him at max level, fully advanced leveled, take that number right there, 11,804, multiply that by 35%. And now that number is just exponentially bigger, right? 15,000 damage is his base damage. And then you do that base damage to opponent and then multiply your skill impact by the 60% plus 50%. And he's just doing massive numbers. You should almost always be maxing out that 999 critical damage with Hawks. But once again, I don't see, like, the way this character is set up right now, I don't see a lot of value in him outside of PvP. Okay, he's clearly obviously a PvP built character, and he is a general pool character on top of that. The only thing that makes this Hawks, or could potentially make this Hawks, a must summon, because there are plenty of other PvP units you can run and play in the game, would be if they increase the damage cap. If the developers decide to increase the damage cap, Hawks will become a must summon, essentially. But as of right now, my advice to you guys is do not summon on this Hawks unless you are just a big fan of the anime like myself, or a whale like myself. I mean, look at his arts. His arts are sick, okay? But the plus ultra animation, they didn't even do the cool plus ultra animation from the anime when Hawks is fighting twice. A little bit of a spoiler there. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but that animation would have been so much more sick. So I would say, as a general pool character, probably pass on this banner because he is only for PvP. He doesn't work really for PvE. And even though he's going to hit the max damage cap, there's plenty of other characters that can do that are tankier than him, and he's just too much of a glass cannon in my opinion. But I do think he is a very sick character. Like, don't let this trick you into thinking he's not cool and he's not going to be good in the future, because he could definitely be good in the future. But like I said, I'm kind of hedging my bets on that, saying that they're going to increase the damage cap, and maybe that's just me coping. Maybe this is copium. Post in the comments if this is just me and my copium. But I do believe that if they increase the damage cap, he will become a better character. So overall, just pass on this summon if you were wondering if you should summon or not. There will probably be a limited character. I can't guarantee it, I don't know for sure, but there will probably be a limited character coming up, because they have just done 2 general pool characters. They did Mirko before this, and they did Hawks now. And so typically they try to throw in some limited or fantasy type characters, and we're getting closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas, more holiday type seasons coming up. So I definitely see a limited character in our future, and I'd probably save for that banner whenever it is coming out. But that is up to you guys. Let me know what you guys are going to do in the comments. Are you going to pass? Are you going to summon on this banner? And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. Once again, make sure you tune in for the live stream on November 3rd. That is the upcoming Thursday. And the next step is 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.